Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I filmed this whole video yesterday handheld with this Canon camera, and it's really heavy, and after about an hour of filming I guess I lost my ability to hold the camera steady, and as I was editing the video I thought this is just unwatchable. It's terrible, it's very wobbly, shaky crap. So here I go again. I'm going to do it on a tripod this time. I don't think I've ever done a room tour on a tripod, but I'm going to try it and see how it goes. It might just make for a more pleasant viewing experience for you, even though I can't get quite as up close and personal and move around things the way I would if I was handheld. But it like I said, it was unwatchable. I felt it was anyway, probably fine, but I'm a moody git as I get older, so yeah. Let's start with Robocop here, who is... Drop a like on the video for me, folks, by the way. I hate saying all that rubbish, but unfortunately that's the nature of the beast. If you don't hit the like button, no one's ever going to see the video, so hit the like button for me, subscribe, it'll help me out a bunch. Yeah, so Robocop, this is the Robocop 3 version by Hot Toys, and as you know, if you've seen the review I did on him, mine arrived with a very nasty damaged chest plate, had horrible dents and scratches in it. I got it on eBay just from some random seller. It's not their fault, it was definitely sealed. It was Hot Toys during the packaging up of the piece, and yeah, I didn't know what to do, and then Justin from Justin's Collection suggested I should send it to Pop Collectibles, and they might be able to take it to Secret Base in Hong Kong and swap it around for a nice new fresh chest plate for me. I did that because the chap, I won't say his name, but he agreed from Pop Collectibles to send it along, and he'd do his best to swap it over for me, which I really appreciated considering I didn't even buy it from them. But it wasn't the best experience. Communication was not the best, and I never did hear back from them about what happened to the chest plate. They still have it 6 months later. I guess Justin felt responsible, even though I never held him responsible for... I just appreciated that he would suggest anyone that could have helped me in that situation. But because it wasn't a good experience, Justin surprised me one day and said, I've got your new chest plate sorted out. He didn't say he bought me one, but I knew straight away that he did, because, you know, that's the kind of dude he is. And yeah, he bought me a chest plate, I guess on eBay. Can't have been cheap. And thank you very much, Justin, for doing what you did, man. You didn't have to. And now Robocop is complete again and looks minty fresh and fantastic. So massive thank you to Justin from Justin's Collection. It's not the first time he's done something good for the channel. You know, I know he gets a lot of grief just purely down to the fact that his channel is as popular as it is. I mean, that's inevitable. The more popular your channel gets, the more, you know, chance that there's going to be some not so pleasant folks turning up. But yeah, just thank you so much, Justin, if you see this. I really appreciate what you did. And Robocop, you know, he just looks amazing, and I'm super pleased. Also got the Crow from Hot Toys back in the collection, and I recently decided to just basically cover the whole outfit in like Mod Podge, whatever you call it, to stop it from getting any worse, because my coat was deteriorating, the pants were deteriorating, and it just looks more wet now. It's still flexible and it's saved, basically. The coat won't get any worse, the pants won't get any worse. The Sideshow one, I haven't done anything to that yet, because I'm going to see if it does start to show any signs of deterioration, then I'll take some steps. Then next time I'll use matte rather than gloss Mod Podge. I just happen to have some anyway, because I've had it for years just sitting around with my paints and stuff, so I thought, oh, I have some of that stuff, I'll just try and save the Hot Toys one while I can. I was going to do a video on it, but I didn't in the end. There's Vampirella and Kurt Cobain. So Vampirella's by TB League and Kurt Cobain's by Blitzway. Quite a rare figure these days. There's the old Hot Toys Jack Nicholson Joker. There's Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3. And there is my Sideshow Return of the Jedi Vader with some slight changes. You got the Hot Toys tunic, do you call it? The where's my finger? There it is. Yeah, this bit on the inside, that's Hot Toys, but the beautiful, perfect cape by Sideshow, which just hangs perfectly naturally. It's so beautiful, and he's nice and tall. And you got the Sideshow version of the Crow over there, next to the Sideshow Collectibles Terminator 2 Endoskull, which is an incredible piece, chrome plated, very heavy, always cold to the touch with the light up eyes that I haven't got switched on at the moment. Yep, the Sideshow Crow. That's an awesome piece. The Sideshow coat looks really good on the Hot Toys Crow. I like it. Not that I've got that set up that way at the moment, but I did have a couple of days ago. And then we come over here to the Ben Affleck Batman. He is awesome. Pretty heavily modified and customized though. You have the Unreal Toys posable custom head. And you have the Unreal Toys cape, an old cape, one of the first ones they did, still the best I think out of all the capes. Repainted the suit, did the beef mod. I took away the Hot Toys base because it was taking up too much space and I didn't really like it too much anyway. So just a plain base for him at the moment, but really nice and bulky looking. It's an awesome presence in the room. And here's Sideshow Harley, one of the older ones, with the material outfit that I really prefer. And she's got one hand behind her back because she's hiding something. I don't even remember what's back there, to be honest. She's been posed like that for a while. But yeah, it's a Fire Sin body under there. And if you remember, I had to cut the suit open and switch the bodies. Sideshow body was terrible. It's a great looking piece, two different head sculpts. And there's my custom Adam Hughes Catwoman. The head sculpt by 16 Visage on Instagram. Like that. Adam Hughes Catwoman, my favourite. Obviously very heavily inspired by Audrey Hepburn. And you just can't beat it when it comes to... I'd just love to see this version of Catwoman in a movie someday. I always get my hopes up when they announce a new Batman film and the possibility of Catwoman being in it, and it's never quite right for me. You know, we still haven't really seen this classic version of Catwoman on the big screen yet. That's my Batman Begins figure. I've got a few of them, but this is the one I chose to have on display for now. But to be fair, the other one is on display behind me, and there's another one down there in front. They're everywhere, forget about it. They're not in storage, they're just in different places in the room. But this is the latest custom head sculpt for Batman Begins by Unreal Toys. Same guys who did the Ben Affleck version you saw a moment ago. And there's plenty of content on the channel about this new head sculpt, so check out the review. It's got a beautiful custom cape. But that's the old Toy Fair exclusive body and suit under there. You just get much better shoulders on this version. You know, they slant down, don't just go straight out. Just not keen on that with the latest one. And there's a beautiful piece. Just get a bit closer for you. So realistic. I love the fact that the eyes aren't too wide open. There's a really nice focused look to this. There's an ever so slight squint going on, and it just captures that look that he had in Batman Begins so well. And then we have, I'll just move this light I got over here just to get the light in their eyes. We have the Joker. There's Heath. It's a beautiful custom figure now. It started out as a Hot Toys DX11, and then we've got a new suit on him. All new suit, new shoes, socks, the whole thing. Hands. It's all new stuff. custom head sculpt, which I've talked about and shown on the channel. Did the review on that, you can check that out. But it's perfect for me. It's meant to be, you know, based on the mob meeting scene. So you've got the nice clean makeup. Well, not clean, but you know, it just looks amazing. I love it. I love the colour of the coat. Not too light, not too that pinkish purple that I keep seeing. I just don't like it. This is that really beautiful, rich, deep. May not be exactly how it is in real life, but on screen, you know, after they do the colour grading or whatever they do. Yeah, anyway, I like the coat. It's really nice. Beautiful. There's Keaton. Gotta have a Keaton. It's the Hot Toys Batman Returns, but with a custom cape. I think that's a Jackson cape that's on there at the moment. But instantly took the figure from just being an absolute eyesore to being one of the best Batman figures I've ever seen in my life. You know, it's such a beautiful cape. It has such a great effect on the figure. It's really pointy, sharp ears. You'll watch out for those. And then we've got a section here where we have a lot of Caustic Plastic stuff. And the Sly Stallone shop, Rambo, which a lot of the folks from Caustic Plastic are also involved with that too. So, I mean, just look at that. I have to go back for a minute. Just look at that, man. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I did swap out the base just because I like this idea of him just kind of making his roughing it through, you know, roughing it through the woods, heading into town. This is before we saw him in the movie, just probably minutes before that. And there's the Bela Lugosi Dracula from Caustic Plastic. I keep thinking about it, man. I have to say, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do honestly think they are, at the moment, right now, as far as consistency and quality and pure love and passion, I do think they are the best 1/6 scale company out there at the moment. I know all you hear about, I watch a lot of YouTube, especially since I can, you know, watch it on my PlayStation 5 when I'm in bed and stuff, on the TV, and it brings up all these different suggestions for videos I might want to watch, and all you hear people talking about is Hot Toys and InArt, Hot Toys, InArt, Hot Toys, InArt. And that's fine, because obviously they're both incredible companies, they are, but it needs to be heard more often. These guys who make these figures, you just can't beat these guys at the moment. And the stuff they've got coming out in the future, Van Damme from Bloodsport, Chuck Norris, they've got some really cool stuff, lots of classic horror. And this right here, the Terence Hill figure, is absolutely, it's just a masterpiece. The way they've done the seamless arms, no wrist pegs, just connects at the elbow. You know, you sort of think about it based on the outfit the character's going to be wearing, and because this guy has sleeves, they think, okay, well, we don't want to see no wrists, but you're not really going to see the elbows, so we'll put the joint there. And it's double bend as well. Real leather belt, real metal bullets, real leather boots, real metal spurs, magnet bases. Just amazing. Yeah, they're definitely the best right now for me. That's a Sideshow Clint Eastwood. He's borrowing Terence Hill's diorama base at the moment. I just thought it would look cool. He's literally just drawing his gun, taking care of some filth. Yeah, I mean, I've got other Caustic Plastic stuff around me in the room. The Nosferatu was up there on the horror shelf. You'll see that in a little while. But I've been neglecting the Bela Lugosi Dracula. Kind of just had him on the sidelines, but don't know why. Just an absolutely phenomenal looking piece. The beautiful clothing, the vibrancy of that red, posability, and the two different head sculpts. That's an incredible piece. Joaquin Phoenix Joker, it's a custom piece. And you have the Pop Toys. That's Pop Toys, not Hot Toys. Pop Toys, Lara Croft, Tomb Explorer, I believe was the name of the figure. Really nice head sculpt, seamless arms. I really like it. I never did get round to replacing the body, but it still looks really good. I got a diorama piece with it as well, I just don't have the space to display it. And yeah, Joaquin, you know, looking forward to the next one. Always excited to see more of him playing this character, but I do not like musicals, I never have. But I do have faith. I got faith in Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix. And we know Lady Gaga can sing and stuff. She's a pretty good performer. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll give it a chance. I'm curious. That's an incredible head sculpt. Okay, then we have the shelf above, and we have a Spider-Man section, which I'm not sure is going to last too long like that. It's alright, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, they're all in the same boring pose. I don't know. I probably won't even keep most of these. I don't like seeing them wrinkled up when they're posed. You know, you can kind of get away with it with the first Amazing Spider-Man figure because it was quite wrinkly in the film because it was his first suit. But generally, I don't really like the way the figures look when you bend the elbow or if you bend the knees or anything. It just starts to distort and look weird to me, so I do tend to just keep them like this. But that is really boring, and I'm just tired of looking at them like that. And I really don't feel like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, second one in there, I really don't feel like he's settling in. You know, I just don't really feel very happy with him. It was an awful experience, you know, obviously with my batch 1 figure and then getting it replaced, which was awesome, but still not that great. I do really like that first one though. You know, that's still a great looking piece. I think it captures the look and feel of that first suit from the first Andrew Garfield film really well. I do love my classic Spidey. That's the nameplate done by Wicked Designs on Instagram. I did get the custom lenses for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, so that does make him look a bit better as well. I don't know, I just get bored with them being like this, and I don't like the way they look when they're posed too much, so I'm sort of stuck with them in this position. I just went through a bit of a phase, you know, like I do. Spider-Man 2 came out, and you know how it goes. The game, I mean, you know, recently. There's Darth Maul. It's a beautiful piece. That's the Sideshow Darth Maul, which is, look at that, that's ridiculous. I don't know why the camera's going so bright all of a sudden. It's not me. It's just, yeah, an amazing likeness. I had to get the robe separately from a different version of Darth Maul from Sideshow, so it's all Sideshow parts, but he doesn't come with that hooded robe. He does look badass with the hood up, but then you're going to miss all that glorious detail with that head sculpt. Judge Dredd by Art Figures. I recently did the Mod Podge, I can't say it, I just can't get that out, Mod Podge. I recently covered his pleather sections in that stuff, and he's saved now. I don't think that'll be getting any worse. Did make the pleather sections a bit shinier than they should be, but I'll take that over, you know, him getting any worse, as I love that movie. That's one of my favourite comic book movies right there, Dredd. It was absolutely awesome. There's Deadpool, the first version, but I weathered him up a little bit. He's much darker than he originally was, and that's still, he's holding up okay, but there are certain sections on him that could do with a bit of attention now. There's Selena Kyle, and we got Batman, Dark Knight Rises. He's stolen Catwoman's diorama base. Very nice. And Jaws, Brucey, Bruce the Shark. Check out the review on the channel on that piece. Definitely recommend you check out that video. You can get them much bigger than this. It's something I'd love to have, but I just don't have the space, man. Don't have space. So I just got this, you know, small one, which is great. It's got his 3 barrels as well. Just get you another little view on that because it's worth seeing. Zoom in, check out the detail, so beautiful. Absolutely incredible. See, we still don't know if NECA are ever going to actually release that Jaws shark they were thinking of doing. That was a good while ago that they, I don't know, they ran into that trouble with the Brody figure and never released it. It's a shame. I do have Quint and Cooper. But yeah, hopefully NECA will release Bruce the Shark, but just in case they didn't do it, I decided to get one of these instead. Well, you know, just to scratch that particular itch. I do love my sharks, do love Jaws. Had to be done. Yeah, my Jurassic Park stuff. Here's the Namu Soul of the Dragon T-Rex. We have the Buck from the Lost World, also by Namu. And another Namu piece here, the Spinosaurus Dragon Soul, limited to 498 pieces. That's such a low number. That's an amazing piece. Beautiful detail and light. Just incredible work. Do love the Buck. Had to get a Buck. That's literally, it looks like the moment where it's walking into the backyard when it gets to the mainland. I love that. Yeah, incredible pieces. There's a W Dragon Rexy, and then another Namu. Just incredible, absolutely incredible. Especially this one here. The detail on that is flawless. I recently did a top 5 T-Rex pieces in the collection, so check out that video. Just have to show you the W Dragon one from the side, because I love that one so much. I think that's a really good representation of that original Rexy, the female Rex from that first movie. And on the same shelf we have 2 Predators. I've got more Predators behind me, like the Wolf, the Elder, and a whole bunch of other stuff. On the left we got a Jungle Hunter, on the right we got a City Hunter, Predator 1, Predator 2. And it's all on the channel. I was going to go through all the different stuff I've done to these guys, but it's all on the channel, otherwise this video is going to be way too long. So I'll just zoom in. You can check out the OG Jungle Hunter. Yep, check out the content on him. You can find out what all the different parts are, but different body, different armor. Nice little fridge magnet, works as a nameplate. It's kind of covering up the nice little puddle, but there it is. And the Predator 2 City Hunter. He's got custom Biomars, custom King Willy head sculpt. It's all on the channel. That King Willy head sculpt is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Definitely check out those videos. 2 very cool Predators, the original, the first 2 from the movies. Both played by Kevin Peter Hall, R.I.P. And then we have a big endoskeleton by Hot Toys. That's one of the, best examples of their work. If I could, out of the stuff I have in the collection, if I had more Iron Man figures, then I'd maybe think about those. But if someone hadn't heard of Hot Toys before and I was taking them in here, so I'd bring them to this piece and say, this is Hot Toys, this is what they do. Recreating something like this with every little digit of the fingers moving, just all the articulation you could ever imagine something like this would have. Just incredible. So many metal parts on this figure as well. I'm glad about that. But that's the one from the first movie, according to the base. A nice bit of weathering as well around the feet and the ankles, and in certain other areas as well. just get it from a different angle here because it's just worth seeing. It's so poseable though, you can do anything you want with this thing. It'll do it all and always look incredible. The teeth. I did paint the eyes to look more red because I don't like the way they look when the eyes aren't switched on. The eyes light up on this, but I'm not going to leave it like that permanently, so I had to paint them instead. It's quite subtle for some reason. I wasn't going for subtlety. I wanted them to look red, but in person you can tell they are there. Oh, there's Christopher Reeve Superman in a little flying pose. I'll see that from a different angle in a minute. And you got Mandalorian and Kevin Conroy animated series Batman statue. Yep. So there's Christopher Reeve, and that's still holding up after all these years. Look at that. Still looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So vibrant. Nice little lifting off pose. And you got Mandalorian. That was a gift from Denny in Australia. I don't know how he's doing, but he sent me Superman many years ago, and I always wonder how he's getting on. I hope you're doing okay, Denny, if you see this. Can't thank you enough, man. Oh man, that does look cool. That's the shiny chrome version of Mando. Did a video on the channel polishing the weathering off the chrome to make it look nice and fresh. Check that out. And yeah, Kevin Conroy. That is a beautiful representation for him. I already had the Hot Toys Arkham City Batman as my representation of him, but when I saw this in HMV in my town, I knew I had to get it. I did. I tried to convince myself that I didn't need it, but I left the shop and came back, and the woman behind the counter smiled when she saw me coming. She knew what I was coming back for. I was like, yeah, let me take it. I'll take it. But yeah, very fragile. You got to watch out with these. I've mentioned it before, but the ankles on this statue are very, very prone to break. When I was in HMV, this was the display one that was on the shelf in the shop that everyone could see, and they said, we'll get you a fresh one from out the back. It's all boxed up. I said, oh, brilliant. And they bring it out, and I said, can I check it? I think they suggested I check it as well, and when I did, the ankles were shattered on the one that was in the box. Maybe, yeah, very, very scary for anyone buying this and having it shipped across the, from having it come from another country. The chances of it turning up broken are quite high, unfortunately. So I would try and pick this up in person if you can. But it's, like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful representation of the Kevin Conroy Batman legacy. And I got a lot of stuff on the floor. Basically, there isn't room on the shelves, so I had to put everything down here for now. It's ridiculous. You got some amazing stuff just scattered across the room. An 84 Godzilla there, beautiful X Plus. A Ryu custom 2018 Myers lurking at the back there. Got Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5, another RoboCop. Nice little Frankenstein Batman Begins there. I was thinking about putting that on eBay, but I get so attached to my Batman Begins stuff, I know I'll probably regret it. It's got the original Unreal Toys custom head sculpt, custom cape, Medicom body and suit, and a Spider-Man base for some reason. There you go, madness. Venom, just down there, no big deal. Tyler Durden by bloody Blitzwayne, not on the shelf. What was I thinking? Ninja Bruce Wayne from Batman Begins, that should be on the shelf. This is the problem. This is the stuff, you see, this is what we... Boba Fett just dangling on the edge of a shelf. He could go. Yeah, he's got his jetpack, he'll be alright. Buzz and Woody, just down there. T-Rexes, bloody... more T-Rexes. Tyler Durden's dressing gown. Shin Godzilla stuff. Top Gun, bloody Tomcats. Certificates just strewn. Big bloody alien. Awesome Leatherface. Why is he there? Look, poor old War Machine. Madness. It's just chaos. No Code. That's a great album. Yeah, stuff. Lots of stuff. Slint. Eh? You want to check out the band Slint? Called Spiderland, the album. Yep. That's a beauty. And my guitar, it's got Travis Bickle on it and a Halloween pumpkin. and it needs a clean. Right, so that is that's that side of the room. And you've obviously got the quarter scale stuff up on the corner shelves. That's the Hot Toys one with a custom cape, and then there's the Enterbay one back there as well. And you got my one. I always forget that I do have a Prime 1 piece. I watch a lot of the Prime 1 Jurassic Park videos and Alien and Predator stuff, and I always suddenly go, oh wait, I have a Prime 1, because I always think of them as being out of my reach, because they're so expensive and so big. But I did actually get this. I forget, it's there, but there's a lot of stuff in the room, and I sometimes I neglect stuff. But that's an amazing Prime 1 statue. That's the Arkham Knight Catwoman. Beautiful piece. Came with 3 different head sculpts. Check out the review on that. It was an epic review. You got Vampirella as well. The Sideshow premium format. Can't linger on that one too long, for fear of offending people. Right. Do we have time to go on this side of the room? There's a lot of stuff. Oh, there's a mug. That's not supposed to be there. A werewolf. Should I just do it like this? We'll just do it briefly, because not much has changed. You could watch my last room tour video and you'd see pretty much the exact same stuff in the same pose. Nothing's really changed. Do love that little setup there with Ripley and the big chap alien. Hope Hot Toys redo the alien someday, but no need to ever do this Ripley again. That was perfect. Look at that, such a great piece. That's one of their best figures right there. It really is. Just perfectly, a simple, perfect figure. Perfectly captures one of the most amazing movies ever. I still think Alien's my favourite, but then whenever I watch Aliens, I start to question myself. But it's cool. They're both amazing, kind of different movies. There's some other incredible Alien figures. That's a really good one there. Very, very accurate. And we've got a dog alien and the Medicom big chap, which I wish was taller, because he's the perfect accurate big chap figure. Focus, there we go. Yeah, it's a really cool piece. And some other Predators, Mezco and Alien, Mezco and the NECA, that's it. Another big NECA one at the back there. There's some more Hot Toys ones, you've seen all that before. And yeah, you've got Art the Clown, custom statue, and it's a little awesome Michael Myers with some added horn action. That's the Tots screen grates, is it? I forget. And you got werewolf section. Love werewolves. You can check that out in more detail on the channel. They've all been reviewed. Check out the video on the custom Eddie Quest Howling Werewolf. Check that out. And there's a big custom quarter scale original shape. 1978 Michael Myers custom piece. Beautiful. Big tall figure. Little Godzilla section. Mostly Shin Godzilla, because that's my favourite. And you got some -1 down there as well. He's holding on to his Oscar. And you're going to get a chance to get that one on the end there, my favourite. You're going to get a chance to get him again soon. X Plus are bringing him out again. I think one's in black and white, and because apparently they're releasing Shin Godzilla again in black and white in cinemas in Japan. I'd be interested to see Shin Godzilla in black and white. There are a couple of little fan-made edits on YouTube of Shin Godzilla in black and white, and it is quite creepy looking. Yeah, this is coming out again, black and white version, and also a light up feature version. The one I have is translucent vinyl, so it doesn't need a light up feature. It just looks like it's naturally glowing from within because of the way they put them together and paint them. It's very clever. In fact, all of my Shin Godzillas are made from translucent vinyl, so they have that glowing from within look. You can see there the kind of red looks like it's glowing through. It's really incredible. That's the gigantic Shin Godzilla by X Plus, and his big long tail that makes him very awkward to display. But I mean, it's beautiful. I'd never sell that. I love it. His bottom half of his body is just like a big mushroom cloud explosion. It's so cool. But yeah, you will get a chance to get this again. So check out Total Approximation is the channel name. He always does good update videos on Godzilla news, collectibles. And yeah, I've reviewed everything that you see here, so I know I'm not giving you the best look at it right now, but if you check out the actual reviews, you'll get much better looks at these pieces, every one of them. And that's where some of the other Batman stuff is at the moment, just on this shelf here. Poor Robert Pattinson back there, totally discarded. Just, he wouldn't even know he's there. Anyway, there's a big Dark Knight Hot Toys figure in the back, and the still awesome after all these years NECA quarter scale Eric Draven the Crow, but I did repaint his head, so that's probably why he looks a lot better than he usually would. It's a great piece. Me Terrifier 2 poster, and I've still got that bloody Harley Quinn poster up there. That needs to go. Back in the day, that was it is a cool poster. It's very vibrant. I love the colours. That's the main thing, honestly, that drew me to it, was just the colouring. It really caught my eye, and the film was, you know, still pretty fresh in our heads. Got some other cool posters. There's my horror collection. So I'll just pan across like this because you've seen it all already. Just check out the last big room tour video and you'll see it in a lot more detail. Well, I will go over and show you that Pennywise pose though, because I do like that one. Got me comics, the original AVPs, and Predator Big Game, which I always loved when I was younger. Love those front covers. And my favourite horror movie of all time, Dog Soldiers. I've told you many times. If you haven't seen it, see it. Let me know what you think. And Halloween 2 poster, for some reason. I like the picture, you know. I don't really care about the film that much, but I've always liked the front cover. I think it's cool. You gotta have the classic 1978 poster. It's Pumpkinhead. My Sota Toys from Mark and Irene. Amazing gift. So many amazing gifts. The Creeper, that was a gift. And you got the Asmus Ash. And Tots. Halloween Kills. Scream 6. That's a good one. Look at that. And custom 2007 Rob Zombie Myers. That's the Myers that got me into Myers. So as much as I just kind of discarded Halloween 2, which I do love I love all the Myers scenes, don't get me wrong. Especially that dream sequence in the hospital. That's gory as hell, fantastic. And all the Myers scenes. I love the hobo look. Thought that was different and cool. I liked it. It's just, yeah, you know, I don't hate this movie. Don't get me wrong. I'll stick it on every now and then and give it a watch. But the first one that he did was the one that got me into Michael Myers. That's my point. That's what started the whole Myers thing for me. That's a great figure. He's too damn big, but it's a great piece. Sam by Trick or Treat Studios. Art the Clown. Freddy Krueger. My H40 that I did myself. Look at that. Beautiful. I want a raptor. There's a raptor. Just randomly running around. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And I think he's about to take out Freddy. That's the Mezco 112 scale Freddy. It's fantastic. Another little angle on the werewolf. I've got to really wrap this up. I didn't want this video to be long, but it's blatantly going to be like 45 minutes, probably more. Anyway. Oh, Dog Soldiers, custom figure. Retoons. Howling. Nice little piece in there. But yeah. And Ooh, might have to raise the tripod a bit low. That's a mini bust head by Christopher Nelson. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's the mini bust head. I don't know how many of these Christopher Nelson made, but there can't be that many of them in the world. It's a scan of his actual hero mask from the movie, and then he painted it himself and put it on a nice base. And that was a really nice gift. I love that. See, there's the cool little badge he included from the set of the movie. I was not actually on the makeup effects crew, but I do have a badge. There's the mask from another angle. That's one of my proudest achievements, that is. I've never been able to do it again. Never been able to do it. I mean, I've come close. There's been other H40s I've done that I've wanted to keep that were, you know, obviously bound for customers or whatever, but this one I just can't just can't do this again. I've tried. I will one day. Oh damn it, I'll do it. But I don't know why this one turned out the way it did. I like to tell folks that something possessed me and just took over and worked through my hand, you know. I don't know how the hell I did this, but there it is. I need to preserve this thing. I need to seal it. It is sealed mildly, very mildly. I didn't want to ruin anything, so I just gave it like a light sealing. But I do want to try and preserve this. Keep it in here. Obviously, the curtain's drawn. There's never any sunlight really in this room, to be honest, ever. So it should be fine. There's and the nameplate stand is really cool. That's by Matt Weaver at Wicked Designs on Instagram again. Same guy who did the Spider-Man one that you saw earlier. That's a bit of a Frankenstein figure. Tot's head sculpt repainted, custom coveralls and custom knife. And there's that Pennywise pose, which I really like. You just stick the string, or this kind of rod. It's more like a rod really, but you just stick that down his back and it makes the balloon look like it's floating behind him, or floating up. I imagine it like it's just rising up behind him as he's kind of leaning in like this. But yeah, that's the Hot Toys Pennywise. Needed a little bit of work, that one. Needed to weather up the clothing and fix that ruffled kind of collar around his neck. It was in need of some work. Oh man, look at the Iconic Studios Patrick Bateman. That's an amazing piece. Check out the review on that one. So many posable kind of, or just looks, you know, not too many looks, but it's definitely tricky choosing between just that clean Bateman look in the suit with the other head sculpt, or this look, which I've been rocking since I got it. It just looks awesome. There's Hobo Myers from Halloween 2 custom figure. Check out the, oh man, whew. There's the Nightmare Sequence head sculpt. Both heads by One's Customs, and I still think his Halloween 2 head sculpt work is some of the best he's ever done. Probably the best. I do like his concept stuff where he just makes up something cool, but I think the Halloween 2 stuff he's done has been just the best. There's some great pieces, some icons. Oh, and another Raptor, just because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. Here we go. They are also by Namu, although the one you saw about to attack Freddy is by Rebor, and that was a very nice piece. And then pretty much it. Oh, there's another T-Rex. That's the one I built and painted myself. I'm very proud of that one, but it just didn't fit on the shelf behind me, so I had to put it somewhere. And there's Death. Watch out for him. And a big quarter scale NECA Predator 2 City Hunter. There's the Nosferatu by Caustic Plastic. That was figure of the year last year? Yeah, I think so. Beautiful, amazing piece, stunning. And a Dick Warlock Myers as well, with amazing custom coveralls. There's a video on that. There's videos on everything. And I think that's it, folks. So I'm gonna go off and edit this now. Let me just lower this camera, because there is a lot of stuff on the floor. I might as well show you that as well. Just turn up the brightness a pinch. There we go. And we got Chucky, Child's Play 2, I love that doll. And way back in the back there, we can just about make out the Opiate vinyl for Tool's first release. Got a face hugger, various graphic novels, masks, figures. Some of them have literally just fallen off the shelf. You know, I think the City Hunter fell off the shelf and I've just never picked them up. And we got the Green Goblin, got various versions of RoboCop. That Laurie Strode figure there. Oh, another Pinhead, some awesome t-shirts, some more masks. That Predator t-shirt glows in the dark and is awesome. I need to wear that more. But they're all mediums. All my t-shirts that I bought with these awesome designs are all mediums, and they fit me at the time, but since I turned 40, trying to get my tummy to stay as flat as it used to is getting to be quite difficult, and I'm not managing the mediums. My tummy distorts the image of the t-shirt. You know, like when you fold a dollar bill or a pound, or you know, like a £10 note, and you kind of, you know, mess with the image to make it look like they're kind of gurning or whatever. That's what it looks like when I wear these t-shirts now. It just distorts the image. So I need to work on that, but hell, what are you going to do? I like my food. I do like a bit of chicken. And that's it, folks. Hit the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't done already. Follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight333. And I have some cool stuff on the way, which I'll be reviewing soon, including some amazing Raptors by Namu, the guys who did those dinosaurs I was showing you earlier. Usually they're just statues and they don't move, and they have done Raptors that don't move, and they're incredible, and I've shown them on the channel. But these ones do move. They're totally articulated, but still keeping that ultra realistic sculpt and paint job and realism and just accurate look, but fully posable. So I've got big plans for that. I've got some cool dinosaur stuff on the way. Just ideas for videos. Basically, if you type into YouTube dinosaur figure photography, you'll see some incredible stuff that people have done, and I've taken loads of pictures of my dinosaur figures and tried to make it look real in the past, but I really want to try and push it as far as possible this time. I've got backdrops ready that I've had to buy and hunt on the internet for what I was looking for. I've got ideas about dioramas that I'm trying to put together, and I'm going to do a lot of photography with all these pieces, including the Raptors that are coming. So my aim is to make the most realistic dinosaur photography video and eventually upload that onto YouTube. So keep an eye out for that in the future. I'll review those Raptors as soon as they turn up any day now. And there's some cool custom head sculpt stuff on the way as far as Freddy Krueger goes, so there'll be some cool Freddy videos on the way soon. And I'm sure I'm forgetting other stuff as well. There's always stuff up my sleeve, so don't worry, I'll be bringing you videos. The Sly Stallone shop Rocky should be coming pretty soon, so I'll do a review on him and other stuff. But I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you for all the support on the channel for all these years. It's been just an amazing experience, and I always like to just check in with you guys and show you what the collection's looking like, just to keep some content coming up on the channel in between reviews. So I move things around in here and do a little video, just check in with you, see how you're doing. Let me know how you're doing, and I hope you're doing well. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye bye.